Hi you guys, it is your girl Eternal Film and I'm back with another reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun Rising, Venus North Node, or any of the heavy placements in your chart. Please be sure to like this video if it resonate, comment down below if you felt that vibe, and subscribe. And if the reading don't resonate today, maybe next time. Welcome back to the channel you guys, and welcome to those of you who are new. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Hold on. Excuse the appearance. I got a Rastafari for a little while. Got a Rasta. Alright, court message for the sign of Aquarius, Holy Spirit. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Oh, Nine of Wands in reverse. Nah, no, I shuffled this 80 times. Queen of Wands. Alright. Ace of Swords in reverse. I knew it when I saw that Queen of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck is a Two of Swords in reverse. So, someone has to eat their words, it looks like here. Somebody said a lot of stuff about you, but it was off of assumptions, or they were just flat out lying. Because it looks like with the Nine of Wands here, like you stopped doing something and you started really radiating, like it's radiating. Like maybe you said you were going to stop doing something, then you really stopped. And now they're like, oh. So I feel like somebody told a lie, or somebody caused a lot of confusion. Yeah, it's giving two-faced energy. It's like you telling somebody something here, and then them like thinking like you're just talking about it, and then you did it. Like, yeah, I kind of feel like the last reading, but it's kind of different. Like, say if you said, I'm gonna start eating, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Say you're like, I'm going vegan or something like that, and you a vegan. Maybe they didn't believe you were gonna go vegan, or if you like stopped smoking, they're like, oh, you always say that, or you're not gonna stop, and you did. Maybe you said, I'm gonna go on a diet, and you changed your diet. They're like, oh, I didn't know you were serious. Yeah, I'm dead ass. Shut that door. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting you were serious. Yeah, Five of Coins in reverse. Especially if you took yourself out of a cold or out of a bad time. I'm hearing a bad time. Like, I feel like somebody you could be around is a bad time. I don't know if they gossip a lot. If you're dealing with somebody who gossip a lot, they talk about you too. They're not just talking about you. If they go to you and talk to you about everybody, they're not just talking about everybody with you. Like, they talk about you with everybody too. So yeah, it's giving two-faced. Like, you could be dealing with a gossiper, like a major gossiper, but they cause a lot of confusion because they base their reason off of assumptions or past situations that's happened to them. So like, maybe they were around somebody who tells people like, yeah, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, but they really never be doing that stuff. So they was telling people like, I think Aquarius is full of themselves, or I think Aquarius is lying. But I feel like you're really doing it, and they're like shocked because they like, oh, my bad. I didn't know. Like, I thought you were just joking. I thought it was a lie. I didn't know you were really going to quit. Or I didn't know you were really going to stop doing that thing that you were doing. Or I didn't know you were really going to... Sorry. I don't know if you were really going to... I didn't know if you were really going to leave that person alone. Getting you did it. I feel like this person, maybe they are struggling and they, you know, you do, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. You could be dealing with somebody where they don't like looking like a bad person, or they don't like looking one way, but they want everybody else to look that way. Like, they don't like looking broke. Like, say they don't got a job. You don't got a job. They'll talk about you not having a job because they don't want people to talk about them and not having a job. Like, that's what you're dealing with. So it's like, this is somebody who does what you do, but they talk about you or they talk about other people because it makes them feel better about their situation. So if they're struggling or going through something, or they're having a hard time finding their footing, they're like, well, I don't want to be talked about, so I'm going to talk about you with other people. So if people raise suspicion about them, they start raising suspicion about other people. Like, you're talking about me, but what about Aquarius? Like, it's giving that vibe. Yeah, Queen of Coins, especially if you're somebody who is stable, you are generous, you are kind, you have enough. Maybe you're a parent, maybe you just take care of your responsibilities, or you're very respectable. Some of y'all, you're a heavier set person. So yeah, it's going back to the diet thing. I don't know if you told somebody you were going on a diet, or you were changing your situation, and they could be saying like, they could be judging you off of your appearance or something like that. Yeah, some of y'all, you're changing up your appearance, or you're changing up your lifestyle. I'm getting you look good too. It doesn't matter what size you are. I feel like you look good. It doesn't matter how you look, Aquarius. I feel like you look great, but you want to make changes to your lifestyle, your body, your hair, or something. Maybe you're going from blonde to red, or you're changing up your style. Maybe you're dressing a little cuter. You're showing a little more skin. I feel like this person, yeah, I'm asking as well, like if this person is like, maybe they're smaller than you, even if they're bigger, I feel like they talk about people, but like they don't want you to feel like inspired or feel good about your looks or about who you are or your environment. So like I said, back to the work thing, maybe you're a stay-at-home parent, or maybe you work from home. They're like, who works from home? Like I feel like somebody complains about what you do, but they do it. Like, they may work from home, but maybe they have a disability, or they have an excuse, or I don't know. I feel like somebody makes a lot of excuses for themselves, but yet they point out everybody else's flaws or everybody else's situation. Like, yeah, I'm disabled, or I have this issue going on. What about you? Or I don't have a job because of this. What about you? Why don't you have a job? Or I'm doing this, and I know you're doing it too, but I'm doing it for a reason. What are you doing it for? Like, it's giving that vibe. They have excuses for their situation, but they want to point out yours. Even if you're comfortable in your situation, they're uncomfortable. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Somebody is uncomfortable by your confidence. Like, you walk around and you're not walking around on eggshells. So even if some of y'all, if this is your weight, because I'm getting weight here, I'm getting appearance here, I'm getting job here, I'm getting livelihood here, your choices. I'm getting, you could be comfortable in what lifestyle you have chose, but somebody is uncomfortable in their own lifestyle. So they're trying to like make you insecure about your lifestyle choices because they're insecure. So if they don't like being looked at as somebody who is broke, but yet you're okay with using the resource that you have, or you minimalize, or maybe you penny pinch, or you very reservative, or you, what is it, conservative? I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find the word for it, where it's like you recycle, or you use what you have or to get by until you can get more, or something like that. And they're like, you're penny pinching, or you're this, or you don't have a lot of money. How can you feel comfortable not having a lot of money? Or how can you feel comfortable living this lifestyle? Or how can you feel comfortable in your skin and you're chubby, or you're bony, like you need some meat on your bones, or you need to lose some weight? How are you comfortable fat? Like, it's giving that vibe. Like, I'm not comfortable fat. I got, like, this, you don't know who this is, because they talk about a lot about their own weight, even if they're not the same size as you. So if you are bigger, this is like a smaller female who's like talking about how they so much want to get in shape when they're around you. You're like, okay, get in shape, eat healthy, do what you gotta do. Even if you're not a vegan, you can be around somebody who always talks about vegan. Like, I want to be vegan, I want to do this, I want to do that. And you're like, okay, cool. And maybe you are vegan, and somebody's like, yeah, I couldn't do that, or I can't do this, or I like to eat this, or I like to, like, it's something about the lifestyle that you have. And I'm getting this person, they're going to try to trigger you or make you feel insecure about your life choices, even though they may make the same choices. Like, maybe you, like I said, maybe you have your own business, or maybe you work part-time, you don't have a lot, maybe you spend a lot of time with your children, or you spend a lot of time with your family, or you could be very natural. Maybe you wear your hair out, like maybe you look like how I look right now, very Rastafarian, and somebody's like, yeah, I gotta get my hair done, or I gotta have my makeup done. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody where maybe they are natural, and they're like, oh, I can't be around people who wear makeup. Like, it's giving that vibe. Like, it's like, I really don't like makeup like that, or I gotta have my hair like this. But it's like, okay, if that's what you do, be you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody mad you being you because they're uncomfortable being them. Like, their hair could be nappy right now, but because yours is nappy, they're like, oh, I can't. I gotta get my hair done. It's like, get your hair done. But they may get their hair done and yours is still Rastafarian, and they're like, this type of person that suggests, like, you know, I do braids if you want your hair braided. You're like, no, I'm good. Like, or maybe this is like a weight thing. I don't know. They're like, you know, I could fatten you up if you need me to fatten you up. Like, I'm fine just the way I am. Or if you're a thicker person, they're like, you know, I like to work out. You know, if you want to work. Like, I feel like somebody's trying to passively aggressively tell you, like, they're not okay with your life. Like, and they feel like you shouldn't be okay with it. Like, why are you okay being fat? I'm so sorry. I got to keep it so real and straight. Why are you okay being that bony? Like, what's wrong with you? You said you do what? Why are you okay with that? If maybe you're not working at the time, maybe you're taking some time off to focus on your education. Why are you not working full time? Like, why don't you have all of this stuff? Or why can't you do this? Or you can't afford this. Now, it'd be different if you was leeching off somebody's life, but I'm getting, you are literally living your own life how you live, and then somebody's like trying to drag you about your lifestyle choices. I'm getting as well, like, you have the courage to be yourself. Like, maybe people are talking about this person, but I'm getting somebody is uncomfortable with themselves. Excuse me. I'm telling you, we got the Magician and the Three of Wands. Like, you know that you can manifest more for yourself. You're very focused on the future. I feel like your ships are coming in, Aquarius. So don't worry about anything. Maybe you are conservative or reservative. Maybe you're very, like, you're trying to do the best with what you have, or you're very grateful. You know that time changes everything. So you know that right now you may have to penny pinch or go through a little bit, but you do what you can with what you have. But more will come. Your ships are coming. More will come for you. Maybe you know that. Maybe you know the future. Maybe you're like, I know that I'm going to be okay. Maybe somebody has a very scarcity mentality when it comes to money. They like panicking because they don't have a lot of money. But they talking about you because you may not have a lot of money, but you're okay with your life, or you do what you can or what you have. Because I know that a lot of the times we want to make sure that we're straight, But I feel like when you have a scarcity mentality, you cannot hold on to money. I'm telling you now, I'm telling you right now. Because just as much as you want to hurry up and get money is the fastest it'll go out your hands. I'm telling you right now, because you're going to be, when you have a scarcity mentality, just like in that last reading where I told y'all, you need to go to God first before you do anything. Because what happens here is because of that scarcity mentality, any money that you do have or you're trying to hold on to, you may see something that you feel like is valuable, whatever the case is, and you could be dealing with somebody who hoards, a hoarder. And so it's like, of course, even if they do have money, they're going to spend it on the next thing, on this and that, on that, because they think they need all of these things. And you could be somebody who usually lives, maybe only, maybe you live bi-weekly or something like that, or maybe you have things, or maybe you have canned goods, whatever you do with your life. Maybe you go to pantries. Like, I feel like somebody's like, how are you comfortable with that? Because it works. It may even save you money. You know, I'm telling you, you know more will come for you. God provides, y'all. I'm for real. Like, I don't know what you believe in, but I know God provides. I know the God I serve does provides. So whoever this is, I don't know. I feel like you gotta watch whoever this is. They have a scarcity mentality or something like that, or like, I have to have money, or I have to have all this stuff just in case. But it's like, let me tell you something. Do I feel like you have to prepare? Yes. Do I feel like you want to make sure that you have enough? Yes. But do I feel like you have to walk around in this, you're waiting for the tower, waiting for the ball to drop? You have to continue your life on. Because I feel like even though, like in that last reading, like I was just telling y'all, that was a huge warning. But you're not going to see, like, you freaking running into the stores and grabbing a bunch of stuff. You don't know when, the time, the hour, okay? So that'll be pointless. Because by the time that day, or if it ever comes in the lifetime that you're in, you've been used all that stuff up. So it's like, if you want to stock up, whatever the case is, that's fine. But there is no point of you sitting here living in a scarcity mentality, like, it's going to happen, or this is going to happen, or this is going to happen, or I have to make sure I have this because I may be put out on the streets. If you do, God will provide. The universe will provide. You have to remember, you are the magician. When you are in your power, that's what people need to realize. You are a co-creator. You co-create with the universe. You co-create with God. So if you are sitting here and you are in oneness and you believe that you have the power to create the life that you want for yourself, and that you will have more than enough, or you will have what you need and a balance, even the things that you want and you desire, you will have those things, but it will come in increments. If you have it all at once, when it's gone, what will you do? That's what you're dealing with somebody here, where even if they do get money, they spend all of it. Because they're like, I need this, I need that, I need this, and I need that. When they don't need all that at once. I've learned that I have to shop weekly by week. Because I tell you something right now, a lot of people have made this mistake, even myself, where they'll go buy a month worth of food, right? And that stuff be gone before the month is over. Because sometimes our eyes are bigger than our situation. So if we see a lot of food, we're going to run through it because it's there. You can't really value it, okay? But if you reserve, or I don't know if it's conserve, whatever the word is, I can't find it. But like, if you see that I have 8 bottles of water, I'm going to take my time with those 8 bottles of water. I'm not going to leave them half full like the kids do. You get what I'm saying? If I know that I have this 1 case of water, I'm gonna take my time with that 1 case of water. I hope y'all following what I'm saying. I'm learning something about life. That you will be, that's how some of y'all, that's what you're learning. You're learning gratitude, because you appreciate things a lot more when you don't have a lot. And that's what I need people to understand, is that's why you don't overindulge or you overdo it, because when you overdo it, you take advantage of it. But if you have just enough to get by, and you can still enjoy your life, you guys. But overindulging or overdoing it, overspending or buying a bunch of stuff, I'm telling you, you'll run through it. That's like having 80 rolls of tissue and then you just wasting tissue. That's like having 80 rolls of napkins. Now you just ripping napkins every chance you can to wipe a little spill. For real. It's a perspective, and once you change that, you'll realize. Ace of Coins, Seven of Swords here in reverse. So maybe this is somebody's plan, or maybe somebody was talking about how your plans or however you make money. So maybe you do have a plan, or when it comes to your livelihood, your stability, your resources, the way you make your money, and they were telling people how your plans are not going to work, or that's unfamiliar, or that doesn't even make sense. Of course it don't make sense to them. They're a show off. They need to see it. And if you're not out, maybe if you do have money saved or you have a lot of stuff behind the scenes, you don't flash it. You're not flashy or something like that. Somebody's like, I need to see the money. Maybe you are dieting. I need to see you dieting. I need to see your meal plan. You're vegan. I need to see you eat vegan food. I need to see you lose the weight. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. That's fine. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody, Aquarius. Remember that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody's a short. That's why they ain't got nothing now. That's why they sitting here mad and talking about everybody else, because they have a scarcity mentality. They can't hold on to nothing. Everything they have, it leaves because they don't appreciate nothing. Gratitude. Practice gratitude. Hopefully it's not you. If it is, this is a warning. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody doesn't respect you or doesn't respect your lifestyle, or this is the type of person who would say, you should be ashamed of yourself, or you should know. I feel like as well, like this is their way of seeking some sort of approval. Like they need validation. They feel like you should seek validation from them. Like, who are they? Who are they? I feel like who is this? What's this, Holy Spirit? What's this? Yeah, Two of Swords. They're blind anyway. I don't got time. They don't even know what they want. They don't even know what they want. Yeah, 5 of Wands. They're just competing. This is blind rebellion. They're just competing with you. So everything you do is not enough. Of course it's not enough because they're competing with you. So I'm getting, they don't even know what they want in life. They're on the edge. They're on the fence. It doesn't matter what you do, Aquarius. They're going to talk against everything you do because it's different from their lifestyle, or it's different from how they feel. They're just a competitive person. This type of person who can't have friends who live a different life than them because they're going to compete. You be around them, you could be like, oh, I'm eating healthy. Well, they're going to talk about you because who does that to them? Who does that? When in reality, they just can't accept the fact that that's who you are. Maybe people have talked about them. Maybe they've been bullied about not having enough money or not having the best clothes or the best shoes. So if you don't have top-notch stuff and you freaking shop at Goodwill or Walmart or something like that, and they're like, no, I can't do that. Like, who puts that on their kids, or who lives like that? People are going to talk about you. You don't care about people talking about you. Who cares what people think? You could be a bigger person. They're like, why are you comfortable about being big? People are going to call you fat. Okay. I work through whatever I want. If I'm comfortable in my skin, that's cool. If I feel like I want to make some changes, okay, I'm going to make those changes. But that's up to me, though. I don't think you should feel comfortable. You should lose some weight, or you should figure that out. Like, I feel like that's who you're dealing with. But I feel like what it really is they're competitive. They think that makes them stronger, or they see your strength and they're competing with you. What's this? I actually feel like this person is very indecisive. They don't know what to do with their life, or they don't know what they want. What's this? Yeah, Page of Coins in reverse. Yeah, they don't know what they're good at either. They don't have no real skills or something like that. So maybe you are talented with the Queen of Wands. Maybe you have something that you're good at. Maybe you have something that you're passionate about. Maybe you're just passionate about life. Maybe you talk about the stars a lot. Like, maybe there's just something you talk about. Maybe you're very scientific, or you're very spiritual, or you're very passionate about something, or you're very beautiful. Maybe you're in love with your beauty. Maybe you like makeup. And maybe some of y'all, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like makeup. Maybe you don't wear weave. Maybe you just do your thing. Maybe you have a balance. Maybe one day you wear makeup, the next day you don't. I'm telling you, 9 of Coins in reverse. I just feel like this person feels inadequate. It really bothers them that you're at peace with yourself and you don't feel uncomfortable in your own skin or something like that. Like, this type of person who has to sit up straight when you come around because they're so bothered by you. 8 of Swords, I'm telling you, they're freaking binded by their mind. Their mind, like, thinks the worst of everything. Or the worst of everyone. Like, they only see flaws. They like this type of person who likes to point out everybody's flaws. But I always tell you, with the Magician, when you are postured up and you are so sure of yourself, Aquarius, especially with this Queen of Coins, one thing I love about the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Wands, they're very sure of themselves. Especially when they're upright. They know they're, like, Queen of Wands knows she's beautiful. The Queen of Coins knows she's good in nature. Like, she's just a genuine, kind-hearted person. She knows that about herself. She's just very humble. The Queen of Wands is humble, but I feel like the Queen of Wands is more like in your face with it. Like, baby, I know I'm beautiful, or I'm very confident. The Queen of Coins is confident, but she's humble. She's very good-natured, okay? So I feel like that. I feel like what's happening here is you're very humble, but you're very attractive. Or you're very humble, but you're very kind-hearted. You're good. You have your own perspective. You live your life how you live it. It's very natural to you. You don't try hard. You just do what you do. You love. You blend in well. Like, you're just that type of person. When you speak from your experiences. And if you speak with a passion, like your heart is in it. Maybe somebody thought with the Ace of Swords that was a false identity. But I feel like this person sees the worst out of people. And then or what they see, like what they think is the worst. Because mind you, this is a perspective. So maybe they think that fat people shouldn't be, like, people shouldn't be fat. I'm sorry. I have to say fat because I'm getting that. I'm hearing that clear as day. Some of you guys, it's your makeup or maybe your natural. They don't think you're natural beauty or you should be natural, or maybe they're not a fan of natural people or something like that. Also, if you guys, you wear a lot of makeup, they're against you wearing makeup, or they feel like you should not wear makeup, or your hair should not be like that, or you shouldn't wear weave, or maybe this is like, if you have natural hair, like they feel like you should wrap it up or put it up, and I'm getting you're comfortable. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. I can't make these readings up. This is a projection. Somebody's insecure. They're projecting on you. And they're not taking accountability. Somebody's not taking accountability. Somebody is heavily, they have a lot of things that they need to work on, like all of us do. But I'm getting this is the type of person who always is pointing a finger and trying to point out everybody else's flaws instead of taking accountability. There are some things they're not happy about, whether it's their weight, whether it's their looks, whether it's their lifestyle, their livelihood, their career, whatever it is that they're not a fan of, or that they're ashamed of. Instead of trying to seek validation, they should be trying to do some inner work within themselves, because you can change your looks, you can change your weight, you can change your career, you can change your lifestyle. Those are things you could change. If you're not happy with yourself, then change. Make that change. It's giving Michael Jackson Man in the Mirror. Stop trying to point out all the flaws in everybody else and face your own. Face your own. Trying to make everybody else feel insecure. So keep being who you are, though. And I'm getting you out to kill them with kindness, whoever this is, because they're only around you to try to point out a flaw in you. Maybe they're against your spirituality. You're going to know who this is. Maybe they always talking about religion when you come around. Like, because I just, I believe in God, or I believe in Jesus Christ, or whatever the case is, like they're throwing it in your face or something like that. Or, you're like, okay, like, I accept you for who you are. They don't accept you because they don't accept them. They really don't accept them. That's why the Two of Swords is here. They're trying to make it seem like all of these things that they talk about is who they are, when really they don't even accept themselves. They feel not good enough, or they feel inadequate. So nobody's good enough if they're not good enough. They're in the Nine of Swords. This person is tormented by their own thoughts, by their own feelings of shame, or their own negative thoughts. You're going to know, well, this person gossip a lot. They talk about everybody's flaws. This person does this person does that. They do that, they do that. But what about you? What are you doing? You're going to know, because every argument or everything they talk about is one-sided. They did this to me, they did that, but they never reflect. Everybody always the problem. They're never the problem. They can't see their own flaws. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they have to eat their words. I feel like as well, they may start having like a weird attitude or vibe towards you because they have to eat their words. Yeah, looking for a way out. They may even start making excuses. They may start ignoring your text messages or taking forever to get back in contact with you when you hit them up or something like that. Because they can't be around. Yeah, looking for any reason to say something. They can't be around. Some of y'all, maybe you stop reaching out to them or stop communicating with them or pull back your energy. Let me get one more after this. Man, I'm done. Yeah, some of y'all, you closed out a cycle with this person. Others of you guys, you could have started ignoring them or cut them out your life, or maybe this is what they're going to do with you. But some of y'all, if you did cut this person off or you pull back your energy, they're trying to say, like, it's because you're in denial, or you're not trying to be who you really are, or it was all a facade. Like, yeah, look, as soon as I pick this up, neighbor in your business, this could be a neighbor or somebody close to you who like to be all up in your business because they just want to see if, like, you're really that person. But I just feel like this person really believes that you have like a false sense of self, or that's a false confidence. You're really not happy with yourself. You're really depressed, or you're really insecure, but really it's because this person is not happy with their life. These are the type of people that you just got to watch yourself. If you cut them off or you set a boundary with them, it's because they're like, yeah, you did that because you're in denial. Yeah, if you block them or cut them out, they're like, you're in denial, or I knew you was a fake, or I knew you was a fraud. That's why you're hiding. You're hiding from me, or you're cutting me out your life because you don't want me in your life because I call you out, when in reality, this person is a hater and you're realizing that. They're a hater. They're very jealous of people. They're not just jealous of you. They're jealous of everybody. Everybody who is comfortable in their own skin. Anybody who feels good about themselves, they get bothered by that. So some of y'all, you may have thought this person was a friend or somebody here who you could trust, but they're actually the type of person who throws everybody under the bus because they want to look like the best, or they're the teacher's pet, the person who kiss ass to try to get approval, or try to get approved, or try to get people to like them. Yeah, this could be a younger man or a younger woman, or you could be younger than this person. It says STD, faith, royal DNA. So yeah, I'm also getting as well. That could be another reason why this person is dealing with some insecurities. They may get around, okay? And I feel like with the royal DNA, you could be somebody of a royal essence. Maybe you take really good care of yourself, take really good care of your health. Maybe they just think that you're a liar because you're very attractive, and they probably think that you be getting bent over. When in reality, I just feel like you're just somebody here who probably lean on faith. You have a very deep spiritual connection with source. So you just really take your time with things. And I feel like this person assumes a lot about you. They may have an STD. They may be dealing with some real situation, and because of that insecurity that they're dealing with, they're too busy projecting onto everybody else, like everybody's horrible, everybody's mean, everybody's hateful, especially if they were done dirty. Maybe somebody did burn them or give them something, and I know this is taking a turn, but Maybe something happened to them, because I feel like they're not this way for no reason. Even though you got to hold them accountable, they're not this way for no reason. I feel like something happened to them and it makes them look at everybody like they're evil. Like, if you're trying to pursue this person or date this person, I would kind of I would take a bigger perspective, because somebody here is very angry at people or judge everybody because they are coming from a distorted perspective. Their judgment is distorted because they made a false move in the past or a wrong move in the past that cost them something. Whether it was their money, their happiness, their health, it cost them something. And because of their poor judgment in the past, now they think everybody is horrible. Everybody is out to get them. Everybody is going to betray them. Everybody is going to hurt them. This could be a sibling, independent. Yeah, some of y'all gonna have to go solo. Faking their lifestyle. LGBTQ, yeah, so somebody could have been a part of the LGBTQ community, faking their lifestyle. Maybe somebody is undercover or on the DL. Some of y'all, somebody is pretending to be, I'm sorry, this is a specific message. Some of y'all, somebody is only pretending to be a part of the LGBTQ community because they caught something in the past. So maybe somebody is reserved. Some of y'all, if you are part of the LGBT community, you could be a gay woman or even a gay man. They think you're pretending. They think that you still sleep with men or you still sleep with women. Some of y'all, they think that you're doing this because something that happened to you, or men don't want you, or women don't want you because you have a disease or something like that. Yeah, you're dealing with a narcissist. Yeah, they're envious. Envious people showing you fake love, copying you. Neighbor in your business. It came right back out. It could be a neighbor. It could be a deadbeat parent. Some of y'all, maybe you're not sleeping around right now. Maybe somebody was living a double life. If this is somebody you was dealing with, this could be the woman or the man they were in a relationship with who ended up getting hit by your ex. So some of y'all, if your ex is the one who is envious of you, they could be in a relationship with somebody who is very angry or vicious towards you because they found out some disheartening stuff. Some of y'all, this is a sibling of yours. Their partner betrayed them. They found out that this person was faking their lifestyle, living a double life, and they ended up giving them something or something. I know that's TMI, but I'm just keeping it real. So they have such a hate towards you or anger towards you because they're completely unhappy with their life. I feel like this type of person who would gas you up to do things that goes against your integrity just so they could talk about you behind the scenes. Yeah, this type of person that would set you up to be talked about. Like, yeah, Aquarius was doing this. Or type of person who would try to force a cigarette in your mouth after you said you quit smoking just so they could take a picture and say, I told you Aquarius is still smoking. Yeah, we got always seeking validation. They want to prove to everybody that you're not who you say you are, man. This is whack. Yeah, new opportunity. You could be taking an opportunity away from this. Yeah, use your discernment. What are you doing?
There's juice.
There is no juice. You get some water.
The juice is gone.
No, I gotta put something in the refrigerator. It says, use your discernment.
What?
You are powerful unless you want to get a warm juice.
Huh?
Oh, okay, you got water. Okay, go take that water. All right. Yeah, use your discernment. You are powerful more than you know. Don't give it away. That's what I'm getting. You are in your power and somebody's trying to take your power away. Trying to kill your confidence or lower your self-esteem or something like that. They can't stand you. Yeah, it says date more. That's what I'm getting. You are very attractive and somebody wants to convince you that you're not. Like you need to lose weight or you're not beautiful natural. Like somebody's trying to make you believe that like you're not naturally beautiful or your weight is a question, or maybe they're trying to say you don't look good with makeup on, or every time you get dressed up. It's like some of y'all when you're natural, don't nobody got nothing to say when you get dressed up. Who wears makeup? Or some of y'all when you're dressed up, everybody talks about you're so beautiful, but when you're natural, they try to make it seem like you're not beautifully natural. And some of y'all, you are drop dead gorgeous without makeup. Okay? Some of y'all, when you get dressed up, you look great. You look beautiful. Okay? You look very elegant. Whether you're male or female, you look good. You know? You could be dealing with somebody who like you when you are Rastafarian, and when you get your hair cut, all of a sudden they afraid for you to go out. All of a sudden it's a problem. Like, so you only like me when I'm not dressed up, because they assume that you're insecure if you're not dressed up. Like, ain't that crazy? People assume when you're in your natural form that you should be ashamed or afraid of yourself. I'm gonna use myself as a prime example. I'm sitting on here right now and I still feel good. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? You shouldn't either. All right? I promote natural beauty every day, as y'all can see. Be natural. Love you, love yourself, whatever. And if you want to get cute and get dressed up. If that's your thing, love yourself for who you are. You are beautiful. And even if you're a man, okay, you could be dealing with somebody who feel like you should be insecure, or they're assuming you're insecure because they're insecure when they're in their natural state. Somebody is struggling not to pat that makeup on their face, because when they get around you, they're like, Aquarius is so confident in this natural form, but I'm not. And it kills them to be like that. And some of y'all, it's the other way around. You could be somebody who loves to dress up, but because they don't know how to put that outfit together like you, beat your face like you do, lay your edges like you do, it bothers them. It bothers them. It does. Rather, this is even a lifestyle. How you work, how you speak, how you carry yourself. They want you to be convinced. Yeah, keep your boundaries with whoever this is. They're going to rain on your parade. Yeah, let love in. That's what I'm telling you. Maybe somebody's trying to cock block your love life. Congratulations. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who, like I said, was burnt before, or they something happened in their life that hurt them, and now they're afraid for everybody to date. Like, don't date. Be careful. Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to burn you. Like, it's like that vine. Use your discernment. Like that say, what the cards say. Use your discernment now. And I'm not telling you out here, like I tell you before, don't be going out here just jumping into bed with people, because you just never know. You will get burned real fast. Okay? But use your discernment. But your guys will tell you, let love in, date more, have fun, do your thing. Maybe they was in a situation where their ex was undercover. Maybe this was y'all. Maybe you got in a relationship with somebody and they was on the DL, and now you will have a trust with men, or you have a distorted eye where you think everybody on the DL. You got to change your perspective. This whole reading gives perspective, y'all. Perception, perspective. Yeah, release expectations. Just enjoy yourself. You're never too old to live a new dream. Have fun. Time to make better choices. That's it. Just make better choices. That's all you have to do. Get more information. Ask more questions, Aquarius. Don't be afraid, though. Don't be afraid to live. You're around somebody who was betrayed or hurt before. They're like, everybody's out to get them. Everybody's faking their lives. They think everybody live a double life. Not just their ex. They think you live a double life because they're living a double life. This is somebody who talks against so much stuff, but they doing it behind closed doors. They could talk about people who smoke, but they smoking behind closed doors. They talk about people this could even be somebody who has, because I've noticed a lot too, just being a bigger woman. I've noticed that there's a lot of people who maybe it's genetics or their metabolism, who have very poor diets and they're skinny. They have very poor diets, but they talk about people who are chunky or heavier set because we don't have the same metabolism. And it may be a situation where it's like, yes, I can make the choices if I truly desire to lose the weight if I want to. But these are people who are genetically like this. Like, it doesn't matter what they do, they will not gain weight, and they even brag about it. And they'll talk about somebody here, well, you eat 2 pieces of bread and it's already in your thighs. You know what I'm saying? So y'all not living the same life. But yet they have the nerves to talk about you and they're completely out of shape. Okay, and I've seen some heavier set people who may be all muscle, but they weigh more and they are a lot more in shape than someone who may be skinny because they don't eat the right diet, eat the healthy foods, or whatever the case is, or they don't even exercise, whatever the case is, but yet they have the nerves to talk about you because it shows on you. You know, if you eat too much, you will gain weight. You could be that type of person like myself, where if I let myself go and eat donuts for 2 days, them donuts will put 5 pounds on me in 1 week. I'm serious. So you may have that issue. So just don't let people try to make you feel bad. As long as you're making progress or doing what you do, just do it how you do. Because people really just need to be more empathetic. You don't have to be sympathetic, because I don't say, you got to make better choices. But people need to be a little more empathetic. They need to be more understanding. Not everybody is you, okay? It may not work for you, all right? We can always assume, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? When in reality, we don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. But what I will say is, you still got to hold people accountable, because people have choices. And your guides are telling you to make better choices. So if you are the type of person who are working on yourself, there's no reason for you to be sitting here saying like, oh, well, I got hurt before. Well, now it's time to make better choices. Now it's time to ask more questions. Now it's time to really get to know people. Now it's time to ask for STD results. When you meet them, before you even jump in bed with them, ask them straight up, and don't let nobody intimidate you or downplay it like it's not a big factor. It is, because it can change your life, okay? You want to know about their family? Let me meet your family first. I need to know who you are. These days, people don't ask questions. You don't realize a person is living a double life. You don't even know. You think you the main chick because you've been dealing with them for 18 years. The whole time you the side piece and didn't know. This person been married for 20 years. Like, I'm serious. People, I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And they be like, you mean to tell me that you've been dealing with him longer than me? Yes. Married. And you wonder why they ain't married you in 10 years. You're like, why? What a woman? They already married. Or are you the one who they married to, and they didn't had a side chick for 18 years, 3 kids involved. Like, it's for real. There are some men who have full-blown marriages in relationships, and they find out 12 years from now that their kids ain't even theirs. For real. Ask questions. I know that every dream in my heart is waiting to bloom. I am ready to grow. You're growing, you're elevating. And it looks very elegant on you, because a lot of people misunderstand you. Some of y'all, they probably think you're rubbing it in their face, and you're just being yourself. People are so uncomfortable with your life choices or your lifestyle that it bothers them, because you are so comfortable in this state. And even though you are planting a seed and you're trying to sprout and you're trying to grow and you're trying to pour into others, you have to pour into yourself at this time, because a lot of people don't realize all they have to do is look at the man in the mirror. You got to start with yourself. So I don't know if you're the one pointing the fingers, but you need to be pointing back at yourself and realizing what it is that I need to change within myself to change my perspective or my perception of this situation. Because sometimes things are not always as they seem. And we may think it's that way, and then Spirit shows us or proves to us by this another encounter, whatever the case is, that it's not actually what it seems. So I think we should stop making assumptions about people and just meet them at face value until otherwise. Until, with that discernment, until you've been shown otherwise. Listen to your intuition, of course, but if you don't have no reason to deny or reject, assumptions are just as bad as a lie, okay? It says, I know that it is important to work hard and play even harder. I am supposed to have fun. Yes, you are supposed to enjoy your life. Get away from them people who are freaking afraid or closed into the house, and the freaking house, the world is, what is it? The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Yeah, oh no, stay away from them. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Like, oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh no. The sky is falling. What about this? Oh, no. Oh no. They're gonna hurt you. They're gonna laugh at us. Oh no. Let them laugh. It says, Dear Dreamer, congratulations on being brave enough to reach for the stars. This is only the beginning of your journey, and we're excited to join you. As you pursue your dreams, sometimes your creativity will flow, and sometimes you won't know if you have what it takes. These cards will help you to unfold into what you know to be true, despite what your inner critic says. Know who you are, and that you are capable. And most of all, know that your dreams are worth it, and so are you. Exactly. This is inner critic. Don't let that inner critic control your life. They're going to laugh about us. People are gonna laugh, people are gonna talk about you. Who cares? People are gonna judge you, people are gonna hate you. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to stop living for them and start living for you. And that's what you're dealing with somebody. They're freaking afraid to come outside because somebody's gonna laugh at them if their hair not done, or somebody's gonna laugh at them if they're a certain size, or somebody's gonna laugh at them if they don't have the best shoes or the best clothes. Like, who cares? If you don't care, Aquarius, stop caring, okay? About how people feel. If it doesn't bother you, stop letting people care or feelings pour onto you or project onto you. Be you. Like this video if it resonated. Comment down below if you felt the vibe. Subscribe. Peace.